my role at Angus Australia, I'm now working with Angus breeders to promote our commercial products, including Heifer Select and Steer Select, to help you make more informed breeding and selection decisions in your herd. You can call me if you've got any questions about the tools we have available. It's great to be joining you for this special edition of the Spring Bull Series, helping you make confident, data-driven decisions this spring joining season. Let's take a look.
Welcome and thank you for joining us for the final episode of the 2025 Angus Australia Spring Bull Series. We know it's been a long week, so we'd like to reward your patience with some hot off the press, brand new bulls. These two are due to arrive in Australia in the coming days and weeks, providing you the opportunity to be the first to use them this spring. Poss Remington needs little introduction as a leading son of Keneally Clarity in the States, with runs already on the board. Twin Oaks Upgrade comes to Australia from across the ditch, where he was a high seller at the 2025 Twin Oaks Angus sale, and a breed leader for marbling and structure. Enjoy the episode. If you're looking for a brand new bull to pull the trigger on this spring, Poss Remington is it. And with a name like that, how could you not? Remington is the definition of a wildcard wonder. He's got powerful phenotype with great muscle shape and claw shape, all in a package that sets him apart from the rest. Backed by one of the most prolific donor cows in the Poss program, Poss Blue Blood 6502, he's got the maternal base you can trust. Remington already has progeny on the ground in the United States. He's a semi-proven, multi-trait sire who delivers both in the paddock and the sale ring. He's got a real herd sire presence that turns heads and is the kind of bull producers keep coming back for. With his unique outcross pedigree, Remington brings fresh genetics and quality together. So if you're looking for a bull to shake things up this spring, Remington's locked, loaded and ready to fire.
Now to bring you a brand new bull and a complete game changer for Genetics Australia in 2025, from across the ditch in New Zealand, we bring you Twin Oaks Upgrade U263. This bull was a high seller, Dunoon Recharge son at the recent Twin Oaks sale, and we've partnered with Rooney Farms to secure global marketing rights. We think he's going to be a complete game changer when it comes to carcass merit, with an IMF of 7.2. He's also positive for rib and rump fat, so if you're looking to increase your marbling on grass, this is the bull that's going to do it for you. Importantly, he's also above average for carcass weight and EMA, really rare for an IMF bull of that level. He's also exceptional for structure, for calving ease and moderate mature cow height, so if you use him over your big cows, he's going to moderate them, improve the calving ease and structure and upgrade your IMF. Phenotypically, he's a really attractive bull, really long body and exceptional feet. So we're really looking forward to having him available in Australia. And if you're looking to upgrade your carcass merit in spring 2025, this is the bull for you.
Semen on these two bulls is highly limited, so please order early to avoid disappointment. Thank you for your time and attention for the last 5 nights. We are extremely proud at Genetics Australia to put this lineup of bulls forward to the industry. And as always, I'm more than happy to discuss your breeding program and individual sire needs with you. We love getting photos of new calves and hearing great reports at preg testing and sale time, so please don't hesitate to share them with us. All the best for your spring breeding.
Hi, I'm Carl Tesling, Chief Operating Officer at Angus Australia. I'm excited to announce the launch of MateSel, our powerful new tool to help members make smarter, data-driven breeding decisions.
MateSel takes your herd's pedigree and EBV data, combines it with your selected breeding objective and generates an optimised list of matings tailored to your goals. You direct the direction.
MateSel use robust scientific principles to help you allocate the most appropriate bull to each of your cows by using genetic condition information, estimated breeding values, breeding objectives and inbreeding levels to create a tailored plan for your herd.
Choose candidate sires from your own herd, sale catalogues or semen listings. Select the index and traits that matter most to your production system, and MateSel does the rest. It provides you with a list of optimised matings that keep your herd heading in the direction that you select. Data-driven mating made simple. You set the targets and MateSel finds the matings that get you there.
It's easy to use, fully integrated with Angus Tech and free for this spring season. Try today and unlock your herd's genetic potential.
MateSel, smarter mating decisions made simple.
Welcome back everyone. Really excited to talk about this segment, Ryan. We'll call it game changers. We feel like we've got two of the real high profile bulls to sell in the last probably 12 months. Let's kick it off with a bull that's probably as high profile as any bull in the United States at the moment, and that would be Boyd Bedrock.
Yeah, Bedrock was kind of our premium acquisition a year ago from the Boyd program, and a prolific son out of the Sitshana cow there, and a cow that I've seen a couple times in person and just love her in terms of her type and kind.
Yep.
Great udder quality, good foot quality as well, and you bring kind of all of that together in one package for Bedrock. And he maybe offers a little more calving ease than his sire, but he's got that breed leading growth, that extra muscle, that extra capacity, that same kind of phenotype, and you study him on paper, and I mean, he really excels in a lot of different places.
Yeah. His Australian numbers, his data set is through the roof, extremely high for growth, almost top 1% for all growth predictors. Semen is in extremely short supply, as you know, due to the demand on the bull. If we can access a little bit of semen for the spring, it's going to be really tight. So I think shows the popularity of the bull. We did sell some semen at auction at the World Angus Forum, and it went for a pretty high price. So just shows you, the demand and the interest in the bull is global, really.
Yeah,
probably equally as exciting, and that's a new acquisition this year, Ryan. A bull called Post Pursuit. Ryan, you were probably heavily involved in that purchase, so what can you tell us about Post Pursuit?
Yeah, definitely one of the more exciting acquisitions we've had in a while, and not maybe because of some of the elite extremes, but a bull that offers extremely well balanced across the board. I mean, top 20-25%, US EPDs, in just near every trait. Good for calving ease, growth, maternal. He's one of the highest dollar in bulls that we have. He's got good carcass as well, really good foot scores. The bull himself is really good footed. Just a really massively muscled bull that's really masculine with a lot of depth of body as well. And so, bull that when we get, customers want those bulls that offer that phenotype and that balance that kind of keeps them out of the ditches, and that's what we feel like Pursuit offers.
Yeah, and just talking to John a little bit on the dam, he said probably once he'd seen the dam, that was really what tipped him over on the bull. He was pretty excited when he got to see the dam.
Yeah. We rarely get these bulls that are kind of these genomic rock stars that are out of older cows. She's an older cow. She's proven. She's got a nice production record. She's proven with a great udder, great feet. So it's really impressive to have that kind of data, that kind of progressive genetics from a cow that's proven herself.
Yep. And of course from a really great program in Post Angus. So.
Yep. Both are really bulls we're really excited about.
Yep.
Welcome to Angus Australia Annual Spring Bull Night for 2025. Whether you're sitting in the office, on the throne, in the tractor, or around the dinner table, sit back while Fletch and myself bring you all the bull information you need to assist you having a successful spring breeding.
Thanks to Angus Australia, and enjoy the next 5 nights of information. FHCC majority. A little bit of a smoky tonight, and a bull that not many people had heard of prior to us registering him in Australia. Since then, his EB fees have come out and everyone has seemed to find him. His data is unbelievable. But put the data to a side for a second. Let's have a look at the bull's phenotype. This is a clean-fronted, strong-topped, wide-based bull with excellent flank muscle and excellent muscle down through the hands. He strides out beautifully. He's as smooth as a cat. He's good testicled, clean sheathed, and very good footed. Now let's consider the bull's data. Huge calving ease, low gestation and low birth, but very explosive growth out to 163 for 600 days. Plus 51 docility, top 15% scrotal, top 20% milk, 9.3 EMA, and 4.2 IMF, and structural data in the top 30% of the breed. Do you really want anything more? Trio Utopia, a very interesting bull that we took a bit of a punt on last year. Buying him as a yearling, he has since developed into an impeccable structured bull. He's deep, he's thick, he's soft, and he has an awesome disposition. Good feet, phenotypically really on point. Now let's take a look at his data. Big calving ease, low birth, explosive growth. And take a look at his carcass numbers. Look at that IMF figure. Utopia is the ultimate all-rounder. He'll suit heifers, he'll suit cows. He's got a diverse pedigree, and there's a pedigree that should suit a lot of commercial systems in Australia as well as stud.
Thanks so much for tuning in over the last few nights.
It's been our pleasure to join you for the last few nights and offer some of the most exciting bulls that we've had in our lineup in some time. Our new spring directory is just around the corner, which will highlight all of the bulls we've spoken about tonight, plus another couple of newbies. So look forward to that in your mailboxes over the next few weeks. Thanks again.
Well, welcome to the final night of the Spring Angus Bull Night, and probably the most anticipated night for everyone. This is the Wildcard ones, where we showcase some new sires and some sires that are really setting the world alight. The first bull we're going to talk about in this category is Cludanuri Uppercut U15. Uppercut set the world alight in March when he made $275,000 selling to Lachlan McKenzie at McKenzie Ag Services. He was identified early in life as one of the most complete bulls to be bred on Australian soil, really blending phenotype and genotype all into one singular package. He does set a new benchmark as one of the most powerful data bulls in recent times. Uppercut brings a really soft, slick skin to the table, extra muscle shape with a long and deep body to the table. He stands on solid feet and legs with strong depth of heel. He's out of a first calf heifer S233, who's a wide-based, well-uddered female. Grand Dam is an exceptional female, showcasing exactly where Uppercut gets his extra muscle and power from. Uppercut's first calves are hitting the deck now. Early reports are indicating they're coming from a week to 10 days early. They're going to be small born, but then they're going to grow. Really impressed with what we've seen already from this bull. With one of the most modern and impactful data profiles in recent time, Uppercut excels in offering breeders a unique blend of functionality, power and genetic value. A true example of how phenotype and genotype can work together in harmony. He's a must-use bull for this spring for 2025, and if you haven't used him already, now is the time. After being in the US in June, we inspected a lot of young sires, and we came home with what we considered a complete and utter standout. Been born and bred in the heart of Missouri, and he now calls Baldridge Angus home. I'd like to introduce to you this evening Hinky Honcho. We went looking for a patriarch son that kept all of patriarch's strong calving ease, fertility, shape and softness and soundness attributes, but we wanted a son that was going to add some frame and extra growth, and this is exactly what Honcho does. Honcho was the top seller at the 2024 Hinky Bull Sale. Upon inspection, he grabbed your attention for his very correct foot structure, width of chest and top, as well as being big-hipped and long hip to pin. His foot shape and depth is ideal, as well as his angle and set to his hocks. He moves like a cat, and whilst being very docile and easy-natured. His great-granddam lived to be nearly 16 years of age, and his granddam is still active as an 11-year-old cow. His dam, Blackbird 0215, had Honcho as a first calf heifer, but sadly passed away unexpectedly after she had her second heifer calf, who was retained in the herd. We hope to have his Australian genomic data in very soon, but in the US he has lots of calving ease and low birth, and then top 10% for weaning weight and top 4% for yearling weight. Maternally, he ranks in the top 1% for heifer pregnancy, top 10% for teat, top 20% for udder and functional longevity, as well as being in the top 15% for scrotal. Functionality wise, he's in the top 30% for docility, top 10% for hair shed, and when we convert his claw shape data into the Australian percentile table, he ranks in the top 5% for claw. Carcass wise, he ranks in the top 15% for carcass weight, top 20% for marbling, and top 35% for EMA. So, when we put all this together, he ranks in the top 3% for dollar maternal, top 15% for dollar beef, and overall top 10% for dollar combined. Also, please note the traits observed on this bull in the US system. Honcho's pedigree is stacked with proven maternal and performance sires. We expect his daughter to reflect maternal strength, especially udder quality, as seen as in the Blackbird cow line. He's been used really heavily in the Baldridge program. His width, structure and muscle expression matched with his longevity, maternal backing, make him a really unique prospect this season. For this spring, there'll only be a very small, limited amount of semen to come in the country, so if you wish to use Honcho this spring, please get in early to avoid disappointment. Look, that's going to wrap everything up for us for this Spring Bull Night series over the past few nights. I really thank you for listening and paying attention to the bulls we offer this year. Really proud, as always, of the lineup. The spring sire directory will be out very soon. If it's not out already, look out for it just around the corner. I wish everyone the best with their upcoming bull sales and success that we've already seen through the Angus breed so far. Look, I hope everyone enjoys and is looking forward to the spring season. I love seeing all the calves are out and about. I hope to see you all very soon for a catch up, and cheers, as always, thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, it's Nancy Crawshaw from the Extension team at Angus Australia. Just a quick note, we're looking at running workshops all over Australia and New Zealand in the next 12 to 18 months, and we want your feedback and input as to when we should run these workshops and where. We want to really make sure the workshops we run are tailored to what our members want and what's going to add the most value to your business. So we've got a quick form open down below in the notes. If you would be able to complete this form and give us a bit of details around when suits you to have Angus Australia in your area and what you'd like us to cover in these workshops, it'll be greatly appreciated. We hope you're enjoying the Spring Bull series, and we look forward to hearing from you and hopefully seeing you in an area near you soon.
Okay, here we are, the last instalment, night number 5 of the Spring Angus Bull Night of 2025. Grab yourself a cocktail and strap in, and I'm sure it's later in the week so you're ready to settle down, but you're going to get excited by these unexpected game changes, and we've just got one for you tonight because we think it's been a long week and we're ready to finish up. But the bull we're going to talk about is Landfall Summit. The bull we jumped into back a couple of years ago, more probably from a performance standpoint really. He ticked a lot of boxes and did a lot of things for us at an industry level, and particularly for a dairy beef bull. And where we find this bull unexpected is now we're seeing these progeny come through, and they are absolutely blowing the doors off, like proper good. And they've been used in a range of herds and it really pleases me. I've travelled a little bit to have a look at a few of these, and unfortunately we couldn't really get them videoed for you, but I know there's some people that will really be pleased to talk about them here coming up. But I know Jodie Foster at Brynaroo's got quite a few, and they're really happy, and ring Claire or Jodie and talk to them about them. But why I'm saying he's unexpected is probably because he was a good, honest, sound, functional bull when we got him with enough shape, but he'd done it pretty hard and in a big system down there at Landfall. Maybe he didn't stand out quite like we thought he did, but with a heap of progeny now that are going to be long-bodied, plenty thick, beautiful skin, and stretched out through that front end, won't let you down at ground level. Docility is really nice, but then the performance side, like birth to growth is good, huge, plenty of their muscle shape and muscle in the bull on pedigree and on data, decent IMF over 4, foot scores are in check, mature body condition's good, MSA marbling's high. If you can find a reason not to use Landfall Summit, give me a ring, because I think he is the next big thing. Just looking at these progeny that we've seen, look out, get on board. Thanks for joining us. Okay, that about sums it up for us at Agrigene. Pretty excited about the new format and hope you enjoyed the bulls we had on offer tonight. If there's something there that you didn't see in a bull that you want to hear, give us a ring and talk about the bulls. If they're not in the bull night, it's not because we didn't like them, it might be because we didn't have a lot of semen left or something like that. So feel free to shout out to myself, Chris or Shannon about any of the bulls in the Agrigene team, and we look forward to hearing from you. We love to talk cows day or night, and it's great to be part of this industry. And the other thing I think I'll note is that Agrigene, we've seen in recent times some bulls that are starting to fall out of the system just for age or wherever it might be. Bulls like Plantation and Recharge, Sterling Pacific, those bulls have all had sons just in recent times, in this spring run already, that have topped sales. And that makes you profitable, and hopefully that passes on to help us be profitable and the industry profitable as well. And I think that's something that we're interested in, and we like to be part of an industry that's growing together, and look forward to what the future holds with the Agrigene team. It's a group of bulls that we're pretty excited about and happy to bring to you, and look forward to chatting to you as we move across the country. And keep an eye out, don't forget to come and say good day.
And just like that, we've reached the final night of our 5-night journey celebrating the Spring Bull Series for 2025. Hi all, Hunley Jansen, Extension Officer here at Angus Australia. I have recently been working alongside Carl to develop our MateSel educational materials. We hope that you take this opportunity to use the new tools this mating season. A reminder, it is free for the 2025 spring joining season, and we look forward to hearing your feedback from using this new tool. Additionally, it is my pleasure to thank you all for being part of this incredible series. It's been exciting to see how these bulls will be shaping the future of Australian and New Zealand Angus breeding. We look forward to seeing how these wildcard wonders from tonight become game changers in Angus Genetics. From all of us at Angus Australia, thanks again for joining, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great night and all the best with the upcoming spring mating decisions, wherever you are.